The sky is falling.
The sky is falling. We got the Chicago Sky general manager, Jeff P., throwing Angel Reese under the bus?
Angel Reese didn't just enter the WNBA. She stormed into it. Backed by headlines, NIL deals, and a college legacy that made her look like the next face of women's basketball, her arrival was packaged like a revolution. But what happens when the revolution starts airballing layups?
The Chicago Sky lose again. The Chicago Sky lose again. Now, this is actually something that's pretty funny. I need to show it to you guys. Angel Reese's teammates, I mean, they got her in the post, but for some reason, they're just choosing not to give her the ball.
Every game was supposed to be a coronation, but instead, it's turned into a cautionary tale. The same player who dominated college paint is now the subject of online frame-by-frame breakdowns, slowed down like forensic footage. And every missed layup? It's not just a stat. It's a symbol of unmet expectations, of locker room doubt, of a brand starting to crumble in real time.
Angel Reese is under fire from the Chicago Sky general manager. The general manager names Angel Reese by name and says, we need more out of.
This isn't just about one bad game. This is about the growing whispers inside locker rooms, coaching offices, and fan forums. Was Angel Reese rushed into the spotlight before she was ready? And if so, who's paying the price now?
That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win, Pagliocca said. She's had some great games, and she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster. We need more production out of her, but we need her to help us in other ways too. We need more production out of her. Jeff Pagliocca has been seeing some of the disappointment.
If you've watched the Sky play lately, you've seen it. The kind of missed layups that don't just clang, they echo. Wide open, point-blank putbacks somehow rimmed out. The kind of bricks that suck the momentum out of the building and drain the confidence out of her teammates. No stat sheet needed, just eyes. And what fans saw was a player who looked more lost than lethal.
Reese has seen her numbers drop from her rookie season to her second in 2025. She is averaging 10 points on 35% shooting and 12 rebounds per game compared to 2024, where she posted 13.6 points on 39% shooting and 13 rebounds per game. To make matters worse for the Sky, Courtney Vandersloot, she's out for the season with a torn ACL.
Clips of her misses started spreading like wildfire. Twitter slowed them down like the Zapruder film. Analysts were circling her footwork. Fans were roasting her in comment sections with takes that scorched everything in their path. And through it all, the damage wasn't just digital, it was emotional. Her team? Deflating possession after possession, visibly affected every time the rim rejected her.
That's something that has yet to come together, but it's a necessity for us to win. She's had some great games, but she's had some games like everybody else that haven't been her best. But she's our best chance at versatility on this roster.
If you're still watching and want the truth behind the highlights, now's the time. Hit the subscribe button. We're building a channel for fans who want real analysis, not fluff. Like the video if you've seen the same issues unfold on your screen. And drop a comment. Do you think Angel Reese is just in a slump or being exposed? Your engagement helps us grow this channel and keeps content like this coming.
How come the first time we hear you call a player out by name, it's Angel Reese? How come you went and you hired Tyler Marsh to be the head coach of this team, and then you co-signed him building an offense around Camila Cardoso, yet the first time we're talking about we need more from a player, it's for Angel Reese and not Camila Cardoso. Last time I checked, they both have been playing like garbage.
To be fair, Angel Reese isn't hiding from the storm. I put my head down and work every single day, she told reporters. I don't give up on anything. It's the kind of quote you'd expect from a player trying to push through a rough patch. But here's the problem. The film doesn't lie. And right now, it's not backing her up.
We had pretty big, significant expectations for the season, which is why I made the moves I made. His assessment was that the Sky's 2 and 6 need to improve everywhere going into To address the lack of cohesion on defense and poor shooting, going into Tuesday night's loss, they allowed a league worst 90.1 points per game, were shooting just 39%.
Critics say it's not about effort, it's about results. One fan quipped, "She talks like Shaq but finishes like Shaq's intern." Others went further, wondering aloud how someone with her size could vanish so often in the paint. The internet once gave her the benefit of the doubt. That grace period? It's expired.
Angel Reese, part 40, let's get it! My favorite shot in basketball, Angel Reese, long two, bang! We saw some improvement last night. They only lost by 18 and some of the layups hit rim. Bang! WNBA socials show Angel, but not her teammates. Did you say butter? Butter pecan! Bang! They're giving you free and open looks. You better cash them in, girl. Oopsie. Bang!
Her struggles aren't just a bad shooting night. They're the kind of repeated lapses that coaches can't ignore and teammates can't compensate for. And every time she bricks another open shot, the question grows louder. Can she be trusted in crunch time?
Bring it back to the dipsy-doo, whipsy-doo. Give me that scoopity-boopity-bop. Bang! More layups. She's right-handed, by the way. Did you know? Bang! Bang! She's a great rebounder. She grabs that board really well. All the people there are excited to watch her rebound. Look at that. Watch out for the out-of-bounds line. Bang! If I'm her coach and I see this setup right here, I'm calling timeout. Nothing good ever happens here. Bing bong. Bang! Anytime she gets tied up for a jump ball, you know she's losing that because she can't jump. Bang!
From the outside, everything looks fine. Smiles in warm-ups, high fives after missed shots, a team that says all the right things. But look closer. Watch the tape. Teammates are hesitating to pass to her, even when she's got deep post position. In one sequence, they let the shot clock expire instead of feeding her the ball. That's not strategy, that's hesitation dressed up as teamwork.
Angel Reese was quoted as saying, "I put my head down and work every single day. I don't give up on anything. I critique myself the most. I know it's going to translate. I'm just going to put my head down and work. I know the results will show."
And it's not just on the floor. Word from insiders is that the veterans are fed up. They're done patching holes in a broken game plan. Done watching empty possessions turn into viral memes. They're not just playing basketball, they're doing PR damage control after every game.
Angel Smollett, in her own words.
Yeah, obviously there's no place in this league for that. I think the WNBA, our team and our organization has done a great job supporting me. I've had communication from everyone, from so many people across this league, and being able to support me and going through this whole process. Obviously, it could happen to me, it could happen to anyone, and I think they've done a great job supporting us in this.
The WNBA is a joke, and even with Clark carrying the league on her shoulders, it still sucks.
Players are speaking privately with coaches, asking questions that cut deeper than basketball. If this were anyone else, would she still be getting minutes? Would she still be getting this much leash? That's not drama. That's distrust. And distrust in a locker room? That spreads faster than any cold streak.
The Sky believed they were ready to compete for a playoff spot season, but a team could give anyone a fight. There's no sugarcoating how things have gone. They spotted early, lost Sloot to a torn ACL. They're near the bottom in the league, both offensively and defensively, after loading up on veterans. Even understanding that growth takes time, this guy shouldn't have been this bad.
It wasn't just missed layups. It was missed practices, missed opportunities to gel with teammates, missed moments to grow into the pro role she was handed. While the team struggled, Angel was still showing up on red carpets, in sponsored posts, and at influencer events. And instead of the front office tightening the reins, they encouraged it, co-signed it even.
Well, that's a front office issue as much as it's an Angel Reese issue. If your front office and your coach is completely fine with one of your star players missing practice to go to this engagement and to go to that engagement, then your general manager and head coach, they need to have a little bit more backbone. They need to say, no, this is a brand new team. We can't afford that, Angel. But instead, they co-sign it. They allow it. They encourage it. And they wonder why things look how they look.
One analyst put it bluntly. This isn't a veteran championship team. It's a brand new roster that needs work, not distractions. If the staff let a rising rookie skip valuable bonding time to build her brand, that's not just a leadership issue. It's a cultural crisis. Accountability matters, especially when the rest of the team is showing up, grinding, and trying to build something real.
Manager Jeff Pagliocca allowing Tyler Marsh to say, yeah, Angel, go do your influencer thing and hopefully it doesn't take away from your basketball play.
And here's the kicker. In the WNBA, effort isn't special, it's expected. Energy without execution is just noise. If she's going to be the face of the franchise, she needs to bring more than just bounce and buzz. She needs buckets. She needs growth. Right now, all she's bringing is confusion.
This is an easy entry pass right over Brianna Jones into Angel Reese's left hand. We can do a sidearm pass right into Angel Reese's left hand. We drop it off to Rachel Banham. Rachel Banham looking right at Angel Reese. And you know what this team would rather do? They would rather... Look at that. Angel Reese is just quitting at this point. She knows she's not getting the ball. They would rather turn the ball over on a shot clock violation than give Angel Reese the ball when she actually has post position.
You can hear it in the silence. You can see it in the body language. Teammates avoiding eye contact. Point guards looking elsewhere when she calls for the ball. For a while, people thought it was just awkward chemistry. Now, it looks like something deeper, division.
This is a team that they might say that they get along. They might say that they're all friends and everything's fine in the locker room, but yikes. Come on. Look at that. Alicia Gray's back's turned to the play. Brianna Jones is face guarding Camila Cardoso, and Rachel Banham just refuses to give Angel Reese the ball, and the Chicago Sky get a shot clock violation. I'm not sure what's going on over there in Chicago.
In a recent possession, Angel had clear position under the basket. What did her teammates do? They dribbled out the clock and took a violation. That's not a mistake. That's a statement. A team would rather turn the ball over than risk giving it to a player they don't trust to finish. That's damning.
Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too.
A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Angel Reese can't proudly accept the role of the villain, then beg people for sympathy. You can't complain about mythical racism. You can't create stories of fake racism that get exposed, then ask people to feel sorry for you.
And the frustration is boiling over. Some teammates are still backing her publicly, crediting her hustle, her rebounding, her grit. But others, they've seen enough. They're tired of sacrificing their roles to accommodate someone who isn't delivering. And worse, they're tired of the media circus that follows her like a shadow.
Caitlin Clark is more mature. Caitlin Clark has decorum.
Caitlin Clark obviously is jet fuel to its popularity.
Caitlin Clark is far better of a basketball player and has made such a tremendous impact in a greater number, more so than Angel Reese. Everybody knows that. Her college career was better. The stadium sales, the WNBA popularity has gone up because Caitlin Clark.
While the players bite their tongues, the front office isn't staying quiet. Sources inside the organization say the honeymoon phase is long gone. Behind the scenes, execs are whispering, evaluating, strategizing. Her name's no longer in ink on the whiteboard, it's in pencil.
I have yet to see a single example of Angel Reese being a leader. Outside of rebounding her own missed layups, what does Angel Reese do? What is her contribution? You tell me, because I'm not seeing it. I know I'm harsh on Angel Reese, but she considers herself a star. If you're going to call yourself a star, I expect you to perform like a star, especially in big moments. Caitlin Clark was injured. Angel Reese was the only star on the court last night. And for 27 minutes, she completely disappeared.
Is a trade coming? No one will say it publicly. But the conversations are happening. Chicago is sniffing around the league, looking for forwards who bring efficiency without the noise. Angel isn't being pushed out, but let's be clear, she's being watched. And the tolerance for chaos is thinning fast. One insider said it like this: "We're not selling tickets, we're trying to win games." That's the brutal truth of the WNBA. This isn't college. There's no parade for potential. And marketing hype? It doesn't put points on the board. While Angel's missing layups and dodging drama, Caitlin Clark is doing the opposite, leading, lifting, and winning. She's turning Indiana into must-watch TV, breaking records, igniting arenas, and doing it all with poise. No finger pointing, no deflections, just buckets. The contrast couldn't be more glaring. Angel's still trending, sure, but Caitlin's transforming. She's changing the conversation. When she steps on the court, the noise fades and the numbers speak. The WNBA's popularity spike? That's Caitlin. The sold-out crowds? Caitlin. The ESPN bump? Caitlin. It's not a debate anymore. It's a scoreboard. And in that comparison lies the harshest truth. This league doesn't reward flash. It rewards fundamentals. And right now, Angel's got the attention, but Caitlin's got the wins. Angel Reese was never afraid of the spotlight. She chased it, embraced it, even thrived in it. Until now. Because now that same spotlight is unforgiving. Every mistake is magnified. Every bad possession is viral. And the patience? It's wearing out like a cheap jersey. Being a rookie doesn't protect you forever. This league doesn't care what you did in college. It only cares who you are when the lights come on. And right now, Angel is running out of chances to prove she belongs. Not just as a player, but as a leader, a closer, a professional. The locker room is divided. The GM is circling options. And the fans? They're done waiting. Angel Reese has two choices: evolve or exit. If you think she's running out of time, drop a comment below. Fire the baby giraffe. Smash that like button if you're tired of excuses and ready for accountability. And hit that subscribe button now, because we've got more hard-hitting breakdowns on the way, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, watch the next video on your screen, where we break down how Caitlin Clark is quietly taking over the league while no one's paying attention.